Morning, children. So in ICT, which is Information and Communication Technology, today we will talk about computers. We'll try to understand what is a computer and how is it useful. Okay, and where is it useful? How and where is it useful? So before I start today's lesson, let's quickly recall what we did till now in ICT. So in ICT we have spoken and discussed about coding. So coding means method of giving instructions to a computer. Algorithm, set of instructions. Looping, when the computer programmers repeat the instructions, that's called looping. The instructions are to be given in a sequence, and that's called sequencing. When there's a complex or a big problem, the computer programmers, they break it down into smaller steps, and that's called decomposition. Now when there's a mistake or a fault or an error in any of the computer program, that's called a bug. And when you find the error and fix it, that's called debugging. Alright, children, we know up till here? Great. Now let's start today's lesson, which is on computers. Okay, so what is a computer, children? Or if I ask you, how many computers do you have at home? Right, I could hear somebody saying one. Somebody said two. I have a laptop. Okay. Alright. Well, what if I say that all of you probably will have more than 10 computers in your house? Am I wrong? Alright, let's see. So, children, computers are found everywhere. Okay, you'll find computers at home, you'll find it on roads. If you go to a shopping mall, you'll find it there. You will find computers in the park, hospitals, everywhere, banks, offices, schools. So computers are everywhere, and they are in your pockets, they are on your wrists, they are in the backpacks, in your cars, in your kitchen. So computers are everywhere because the desktops and the laptops are not only the computers. Okay, so whenever we say computers, the laptop and the desktop is something which comes to our mind. Yes or no? Yes, but these are not only the computers. Computers are everywhere, as I said, all around us. How many of you have smartwatches? Right, the ones who have smartwatches, that's a computer. The smartwatch is controlled by a computer. The cars are controlled by a computer. Okay, your refrigerators are controlled by computers. Your ACs, the smart televisions you have, the mobile phones, that smartphones you have, these all are controlled by computers. So they are computers. Okay, alright. So now let's understand what is a computer actually. So computer is a type of a machine. Like any other machine, computer is also a machine. It doesn't have its own brain. It can't think. It does not have ideas. But still it is very useful for us. It makes our work much easier. How? Because it follows the stored instructions. It follows the algorithm. Who gives the instructions? Yes, the computer programmers. So the computer follows the instructions which are given to it by the computer programmers and does lots of useful things. Alright? Okay, so computer is just a type of a machine. Okay, it's a type of a machine. It doesn't have a brain like us. It can't think or have ideas. The only thing which computer does is follow the instructions. Okay, it follows the instructions which are given to it and does lots of useful things for us. So now let's try looking around and finding out few of the devices or machines which are controlled by computers. Okay, so as I've already said, computer is all around us, or computers are all around us. Okay, so let's start with this: home appliances. So many of the devices which we use at home, like washing machines, air conditioners, micro ovens, your smart televisions, these all are controlled by computers. Okay, what do? You just switch it on. You plug it, switch on the source of electricity, switch the machine on, and you go and do your work, right? You leave completely this machine to itself. Yes or no? Do you keep on coming and checking whether the laundry is done or not? No. When the laundry is done, it gives you a beep and tells you that the clothes are washed. Yes or no? Similar is the case with the air conditioning. It is operated through a remote control. So if you want 16 degrees of temperature, you just press 16 on the remote control and the air conditioner works accordingly. If you want it to be switched off, you switch it off. If you want to set a timer, you can set a timer. And these all work through computer programs. There are many computers installed in these gadgets, in these devices. Okay, so these devices, these appliances, they work or they are controlled by computers. Okay, so see, you have computers at home apart from your laptop and desktop. Yes, all right, come on, let's go to the next use of computers. Right, the ATM machine or the cash machine. So ATM machine is the machine through which we get cash. So people don't have to go to the bank now. They can get the cash from an ATM machine. So what is the process? You go to the ATM machine, you insert your bank card there, your ATM card or your debit card there, insert few numbers, the amount and few more details, and you get the required amount. Okay, so this cash machine gives you the money. Now, is there somebody who's sitting inside the money, calculating the amount and giving it to you? No. There is a computer which is installed here in the cash machine. Okay, along with the computer program. So computers are nothing, they are machines until and unless it has programs in it. Okay, so there's a computer program which controls the ATM machine. Okay, and this ATM machine lets people make choices about their money. Whatever amount they want to fill, the ATM machine gives that amount to the person who's looking for money there, who has gone to the ATM machine for cash. Okay, ATM machine also tells us about the amount which is there in your bank. How does it do that? ATM machine gives you the information of the available balance which is there in your bank account. So if you haven't visited an ATM machine yet, try to go there with your parents. Okay, alright, and see how it works. Alright, not very soon, sometimes later, but then I want all of you to see how ATM machine works. Alright, there's nobody sitting in the machine. It works completely through a computer program. It runs on a computer program. Okay, traffic lights, very, very important. If traffic lights are not there, then what would happen? A disaster. Yes, many accidents would occur. Yes or no? So now who is sitting there and controlling the traffic lights? Do you think there's a human who's controlling the traffic lights? No, it's the computer program, a computer which controls the traffic lights. Okay, it tells when to go, when to stop, and when to be ready. All right, so it is the computer program which changes the light from red to green and green to orange or amber. All right, so a computer is here on the roads as well. Automatic doors. Have you seen automatic doors? Okay, how many of you have gone to Walkway? How many of you have gone to Big Bazaar? I have been to these two places, and that's the reason I'm giving these examples. So when you go to these places, on the entrance and exit and in the lift as well, you will find automated doors. That means when you go near to the door at the entrance, the door opens on its own. There is a sensor there. Okay, so the door opens on its own, and when you get inside, the door closes. If you have ever used the lift is programmed in such a way that it will be able, or it is able to carry a specific weight, say maybe 80 kgs. So if there are people inside the lift and the total weight of those people is more than 80 kg, the lift won't close. Okay, the door won't close. So it tells one of the person to come out, and until and unless one person walks out, the lift will not start. It will stop and the doors will not close. So who is there who's telling all this to the lift or these sensor doors or the automatic doors? Yes, a computer program. All right, so these automatic doors, they are controlled by a computer program. All right, okay, so now do you understand that computers are all around? Yes. Now this is something very important. Again, digital cameras and MP3 players, they are again computer programs. They are controlled by computer programs. Your digital cameras, your music systems. There's a new gadget which is there in the market by the name of Alexa. I'm sure most of you would have used Alexa by now. So it's again controlled by a computer. All right? Yes? No? Maybe? Task for you children. So now you have to guess which one of these has a computer or computers and how these computers are useful. So I'm going to show you a few pictures here. These are the pictures. There's a car. That's a grocery store. Okay, that's a grocery store, a supermarket. Okay, these are few books here. That's a camera and a mobile phone. Okay, so you have to tell me whether these use computers or not, and in case if they do use it, how is it useful? Okay, what is the use of computer? All right, so just think about it and do this work in your ICT notebook. If you wish, you can draw the pictures and write, like car, draw a car, not exactly like this, any car. Okay, and then write, yes, uses a computer to dash dash dash. Supermarket, yes, it uses a computer for dash dash dash, if it does. Similar is the case with books, digital camera and mobile. Draw the pictures and write whether it uses a computer, and if it does use a computer, how is it useful? Okay, what are its uses? All right. Okay, so that's all for today then. Thank you so much. This work is to be completed in your ICT notebook, and try to complete it by Saturday. All right children, the heading will be computers. Thank you so much then. Bye bye.